Hey, what is going on, guys? Slick Joe here. Hoping you guys are having a fantastic day, and welcome to episode A of Zombies Weekly. In today's episode, we have some really interesting things to talk about Infinite Warfare zombies, specifically Rave in the Redwoods. So if you do enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. I would really appreciate that a whole damn lot. Let's see if we can hit 30 likes on today's video. That would be awesome. So go ahead and smash that like button and let's get right into it. So our first topic for this week's episode is about DLC 2 for Infinite Warfare Zombies. Recently, Lee Ross has been tweeting a lot, a couple of pictures of the cast members and some of the characters from the map, just saying that they're getting excited for DLC 2, working on it, stuff like that. And one of his last tweets about it, he tweeted, "Great day today with our guest star for DLC 2. She, in quotations, is going to be amazing. Hashtag DLC 2. So this is a huge hint to who the guest star for the DLC 2 map will be. And if you did not know, each map there is kind of a guest star or a kind of celebrity character that is not part of the main group of 4 characters, and they just kind of make a guest appearance based on the timeline that the map takes place in. So DLC 2 is what we believe to be in the 70s. Not 100% sure, but that's the way it is looking. And the way that Lee Ross says she is giving us a hint that it's going to be a woman this time, because we have had previously David Hasselhoff and Kevin Smith, and now this one is going to be a woman. So there has been a couple of rumors and kind of some speculation as to who the guest star is going to be. There is a couple of hints pointing towards Cassandra Peterson, who is most known for her part as the Mistress of Darkness, or Elvira. I'm sure I'm butchering that, but that is who she is. You can find her on Twitter, and if you look her up, you can see that she started her acting career in the 1970s, and her main role, like I said, the Mistress of Darkness, took place in the 1980s, towards the beginning of the 1980s. But the most interesting part to that is that Lee Ross does happen to follow her on Twitter, and the same time that he tweeted this tweet about the guest star is going to be amazing, Cassandra Peterson just happened to be in LA that weekend, which I do believe is where the Infinity Ward Studios are. Now, I'm not 100% sure on this, obviously. I've just seen some kind of comments towards Lee Ross asking if this is who it was going to be. Checked her out. Someone else pointed out that he follows her on Twitter. So this is all just kind of some interesting coincidences that are happening. So this might lead to her being the one that is in DLC 2. Now you may be wondering, well, if her part for the Mistress of Darkness is in the 1980s, how would that come over to the 1970s? Which is a great question. How would that transfer over to the 1970s? The only kind of relation she has is she started her acting career in the 1970s, and that character is kind of a 1970s themed character, so maybe that is where that's going to come from. Now moving on to our next topic, there has been a patch for Infinite Warfare, and there were just a couple of interesting things to point out for Rave in the Redwoods. So originally you were able to kill the slasher during the main Easter egg, the kind of rituals. You could kill him with the gas grenades and the repulsor grenades. They now have patched that, and they no longer do damage to neither him nor the super slasher or the ending boss. So that has been patched, and those are not going to be effective against him anymore. Now, this patch to Infinite Warfare does kind of lead us into our next topic, and one of our most important topics of the week, which is Ghosts and Skulls 2 for Rave in the Redwoods. Now, there has been a little bit of drama on Twitter with Ghosts and Skulls 2. People have been getting into it with Lee Ross, saying, is the Easter egg in the game? Is it even activatable right now? Or are you guys not putting it into Xbox? You know, Lee's kind of dodging the question, you know, giving us some more cryptic hints like, you can see the arcade machine, can't you? And not really saying for sure yes or no, which has been pissing some people off, and understandably so, I guess. But all that speculation has ended yesterday when the first step, or the first skull to Ghosts and Skulls 2 has been discovered. It was posted on YouTube by another smaller YouTuber. I will leave a link for the clip of him discovering it in the description. I'm not going to play it, but you guys can check it out if you want to. But he just has a very, very short clip of him showing the Ghosts and Skulls machine in Rave mode, and you can see that there is a skull there. Now, he is not releasing the details of how he did this. He's saying he doesn't really know, but some people are saying that he does, and he's just trying to hide it. Not really sure yet, but obviously we still don't know how he got it achieved, but it does look legit. And to solidify that, Lee Ross then tweeted out and said, "Congrats to those that have legitimately discovered the first step to Ghosts and Skulls 2. 1992 was one hell of a year. Hashtag Rave in the Redwoods." So this is kind of confirming that this might have been found legitimately. Lee Ross tweeted out saying congratulations, and this pissed even more people off and kind of got people speculating that Infinity Ward is the one behind this first skull discovery. They're saying that maybe they created this account. There's a bunch of speculation around it, and just saying that this is still fake, that maybe this guy didn't actually find it, he photoshopped it, something happened, that this is still not the real first step solved. Now, I'm not really sure what I think about it. It looked pretty legit in the clip, but I guess you can believe what you want. Look at the clip, see for yourself, and see what you think. I think by Lee Ross confirming it that maybe it is legit and someone actually did find it, whether they know how they did it or not. It does seem a little bit fishy, but I guess only time will tell, and we will just have to wait and see if we can find any more steps or if we can figure out how exactly he did the first one. Now, Lee Ross also confirms that Infinity Ward had nothing to do with it. Someone tweeted back at him after he tweeted the congratulations message and said, "LOL, you're funny. I'm pretty sure that's your team." Lee Ross responded and said, "We designed it. We already knew how everything was. Good on those that did it on their own without our help." And another person tweeted at him again and said, "So, who did it with your help then?" Lee responded again and said, "Not me nor anyone on my team provided assistance to anyone," just reassuring that they had no part in this, that they did not help the people solve it. They were completely out of it and they did it on their own. But like I said, you guys can think what you want. It's kind of up in the air at this point until we get some definitive steps and kind of a way to actually do this first skull. Now, he did give another hint away that's just kind of nice to see. Someone asked him if you can do the Ghosts and Skulls Easter egg in solo or if it has to be in a 4-player game, and he said nope, you could definitely do it in solo, no team required, you're all good to go there, which is great to hear. So it seems we are going to have to wait a little longer to try and find out this Ghosts and Skulls Easter egg. Still don't have any definite steps on how to complete it. I've been streaming it a little bit, trying to find some stuff out. Haven't had any luck, but I'm going to keep on hunting, and there's plenty of people in the community that are really working their asses off to try and find this thing. So definitely go out there and see what you guys can do. Try and solve this Easter egg, and let's get this thing uncovered. But yeah, guys, that is going to wrap up this week's episode of the Zombies Weekly. I hope you guys did enjoy. Please leave a like and subscribe if you did. I would really appreciate that a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I better be seeing you in the next one. Catch you later.